Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the previous episode we got started here on Citadark Island, started beating up Cipher Peons, and well, we're still doing that. And we get an email! With nothing on it. Also down is spelled incorrectly. Also Cipher is spelled incorrectly. Good job, Egon. And yeah, that's kind of a funny little thing. He's like, "Oh dear Johnny, hello, this is my first email. I'm sorry I sent the empty message by mistake. Also apologize for all the misspellings. I'm embarrassed by these mistakes and what?" That's all he says. The email text cuts off. Well, okay. So I guess Egon is rooting for us, even if he kind of doesn't understand the technology involved in doing so. And this area is actually really cool. Essentially, we're going to be cutting off some of the lava from Citadark Island. And, well, just running around and getting treasure chests. Pretty cool. Got 2 revives, so now we have a ton of revives, which is very helpful, because if any of our Pokemon get knocked out, or trying to snag some other ones, we can just take advantage of that. And I want to get over there, but I don't know if I can right now. I think I need to come over here very quickly, though. And yes, we're going to come up this little ramp and push this, like, I don't know, what is the purpose of this box, man? I like to imagine there's all this high-tech, really sensitive technology that, well, doesn't that mean the same thing? Really important stuff to Cipher, and our main character is just pushing it in the lava, using it to open up a path. I don't know, I think that's kind of funny. Let's push this block in, and now the path to go further in Citadark Island should be available. Yep, the lava is gonna... That's totally not how lava works, but alright. It's gonna apparently cool down, and now we can walk over it. So, yeah, kind of cool. I kind of like this puzzle. It's not annoying by any means. It's actually kind of refreshing, actually. Let's go over this bridge. Whee! Totally not artificially created. Yay! And come over here to push the last block. And then we can move on to kicking more Cipher Peons in the face and stealing their shadow Pokemon. Yeah, or snagging, whatever. And yes, the final area has been unlocked. So we need to head back down there. I think I got all the chests here. I'm not too sure. Is there one still over there? I think there is. We shall find out. Yes, there is. Oh my gosh, I can see in the distance. And now we're going to get it, because that's how things work. And man, I really like this last area. This is, I swear, this is like where most of the budget went into, man. Just how long this area is, how detailed it is. They really wanted to send this game off with a bang. It's a shame a lot of people really won't get that far, but yeah, it's just the nature of the game. We got 2 white herbs. Not the best thing, but hey, if I had overheat or something. Actually, is that even overheat? I think white herbs are the... No... I don't exactly know, but we got another battle, and you're hanging tough in this magma hot heat. I thought I was going to melt right away. Melt waiting, whatever. This is Cipher Peon Grumple, who is in no correlation to Grumpig at all, believe it or not. He's going to start out with 2 Fire-type Pokemon, Houndoom and Ninetales. Yeah, because he's like the fire guy. You get it? Anyways, we're going to send in Sabaku and Benny. Just to, you know, do their whole combo of protecting. You know, it's pretty helpful. And Earthquake, so, yeah, all these fire Pokemon should be taken out this turn, because Sabaku is actually getting pretty stinking strong. And, oh no, Ninetales dug underground, what am I gonna do? As long as that does not make me flinch, we should be fine here. So, come on, great. So, despite the Ninetales being underground, still gonna take damage from Earthquake, because in this generation, if you use Dig, and the opponent uses Earthquake, you take double damage. Yeah. Sorry, Ninetales. So yes, we defeated 2 of his Pokemon automatically. Not a bad start, not a bad start. But Sabaku actually took a little bit too much damage in my opinion. So we might have to swap her out into 69 attack. Could get higher, but hey, it'll come in due time. Vileplume is coming out now. And I believe he's also going to throw out one of his shadow Pokemon that we obviously want to snag. So yeah, Magmar. What can you really say about it? There's way better fire types out there. It's just not that extraordinary, sadly. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Let's go into C2 real quick, just because I want her to get some EXP. And then we're gonna Thunder Wave that Magmar, just so we can prime it up for getting captured. I'm gonna try to capture a whole lot more. I'm just trying to get like 10. We can get 10 Shadow Pokemon this episode. That'd be amazing. We got Flame Body apparently, so that is cool. Thunder Wave and Magmar, so he will hopefully not be able to move around. And then C2 is going to go for the Psychic, knock out the Vileplume, and then we'll just deal with whatever sends up next. Shadow Rave, not really too afraid of that. It's going to do solid 20 damage to, well, kind of both of us. And Vileplume's going to decide, you know, I'm settling down. I'm putting my roots down. That's a dumb joke. Alright, let's see. Do not want to do thunder at all, but honestly, oh gosh, this is a rough scenario. I really hope Magmar does not get knocked out by this Thunderbolt. Maybe it'll live in the red. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, good. Actually, okay, that's great. I thought that was going to do way more damage, but I guess not. Thankfully, we're not too heavily over-leveled. We knocked Vileplume out in one hit, and now this guy's going to send out his last Pokemon, and we're just going to have to deal with it. Okay, so Pinsir is this guy's final Pokemon. Pinsir is just, I don't know. If it was a little bit slower and wasn't necessarily a bug type and wasn't Pinsir, it'd be really good. Actually, no, it's not that bad. It's just, I don't know. I don't see why you'd make it your main sweeper. It's not like there's even good bug moves until the 4th generation anyways, but hey, it's your game. Do whatever you want. Let's go ahead and sing that Pinsir and use Benny Turn to toss out one of our many, many Ultra Balls. Got 11 though. I feel like we're still going to need a lot more than that, man. Gosh. I don't know, dude. Something tells me that these Shadow Pokemon are going to get harder and harder to catch. Call it Johnny Intuition. I don't know. That wasn't going anywhere. Let's just try and get this Magmar. Come on. Yes. Nice. So now all we have to do is focus fire down the Pinsir, which I really do not want to hit. Okay, missed. Great. Super. Shadow Break will be slightly annoying. Do a lot of damage to C2, so that's unfortunate. We probably need to go heal her up, which involves going down a bunch of elevators, but that's fine. I'm going to toss Sabaku out here again, just because I think Dragon Breath will do just enough damage to knock. Actually, no, we can, yeah, Dragon Breath would be good, and just to make sure he gets paralyzed, I'm going to use that in Thunder Wave, and then we can capture it. There's really no harm in doing that, I guess. I mean, really think about it, is this one Pinsir going to knock out the rest of my Pokemon? There's no sense, you know, just trying to rush. Dragon Breath probably, oh my god! Oh my gosh, this Pinsir is giving me so many problems, man. Gosh, he apparently did not like me talking crap about him. I can imagine, okay. Luckily, Niflheim also has Water Pulse, which will not do a ton of damage to it, so let's try that, yeah. And alright, we caught that Shadow Pinsir, which I know I always said it wasn't really that big of a deal, but then it decided to start destroying me. Yeah, it actually burned through a couple of Pokemon. I was counting on a hot battle. Wow, that was a very bad pun. But anyway, now that guy has been defeated, we have access to the remainder of Citadark Isle, but I need to go heal up my dudes, because they did! And alright, now that we're back, and all ready to go, let's go through this area. And I'm going to feel really stupid if there's a healing station in this next area, because I think there is. Great. That's really nice and all. Anyways, come through here to battle yet again another really weird trainer.
You look cute, but you're also brave and bold to come in a place like this. It would be a shame to beat someone like you, but that's a good chance to score some points with Master Grievo. Master Grievo better not have seen this!
Well, how would he even see this? Maybe he has like cameras everywhere or something? Well, then again, he is the world's richest man, so maybe. Anyways, need to go heal very quickly. Now, the next area has so many trainers. This is the bulk of the trainers. As a result, this is where a lot of the Shadow Pokemon. As a result of that, as you can probably tell, this is going to be a pretty long episode. Who do we need coming for the next area? We're going to need C2 to put it to sleep. Let's see. Niflheim wouldn't be bad either. Don't want to do that? Yeah, I guess we'll do that. It's no big deal. Their stab attack's going to be super helpful in the next battle that we're going to get into. Which, well, it's going to be annoying, to be perfectly honest with you. And say hello to the room with the most trainers in it in the entire game, maybe. And we get an email from Egon.
Dear John, I hope you are well. I wish you a haiku poem. If Team Snagging goons cause you trouble in the desert, go sandbag them.
Okay, even though we're not battling Team Snagging anymore, that's fine. I want to make mention of something. This room has a ton of treasure chests in it. I'm going to be showing on screen right now what all these chests have in them. Feel free to get them if you'd like, but personally, I'm going to be skipping them and doing them off screen. Instead, we're going to be going the path of least resistance, which is over here, which has no trainers. Just kidding. There are going to be a couple trainers, so I got to look out for that. So let's come over here, and yes, another Shadow Pokemon trainer.
You thought there was no one this way. You're not getting off the hook that easy.
Cipher Peon Coalesced wants to battle with us. Oh no! It's going to toss out a Camerupt and a Weezing. This is why we bought out Niflheim and C2 respectively. Because, honestly, I just want to take these guys down ASAP so we can move on and basically do more of the game. Now, neither of these Pokemon are Shadow Pokemon, so just knock them out as quickly as you can. Weezing will most likely die to a Psychic attack with its really slow special defense, and Camerupt is quite weak to water. You know the drill! We've been doing this through pretty much every Pokemon game. I don't care if it's double battle, same relatively the same thing. It's not that much strategy to put into the pretty weak Pokemon. Next, she is going to toss, or is it a he? I actually don't know. I didn't really pay attention. Gave it kind of a pansexual voice, I thought. Maybe, I don't really know. Probably a dude. Yeah, I think it is a dude. Camerupt will go down, though, who is also a dude. So that was a segue. And C2 is going to gain a level. Nice. Really don't know what this muck is really going to do to us. Doesn't seem like that much. Anyways. Lost or Co-Lost, my bad. It's going to toss out a Rapidash, which is the Shadow Pokemon this trainer has. Just kidding, has 2, I think. So that's going to be annoying. We're going to Psychic that. Actually, do I want to do that or not? Yeah, I might as well do it. I mean, I already put the command in, so no, I'm debating with myself. Oh gosh, that Shadow Rave is just tearing through us. And this thing missed. Crap. Muck is going to go for Acid Armor, which, probably one of the more lazy animations in this game, and its defense is going to slightly go up. Niflheim will not be able to knock out Rapid. Ooh. That was a close one. I did not expect that to get a crit, but luckily, Water Pulse is only 60 power, so it really did not hurt that much. Let's go and try and throw a Ultra Ball at it without putting it to sleep. I don't think I need it to be asleep with that low of HP. We probably don't need that. And yeah, we'll just see what happens, I guess. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna catch it, or we couldn't catch it. It's hard to say. It's anyone's guess. But yes, we probably will catch it. Yeah. Kinda saw that one coming. I don't know about you guys. Speaking of you guys, I want to thank you pretty much for keeping me at this. I know this hasn't been the easiest Let's Play to create. Also, Shadow McCorvey. But you guys have been super supportive on this. I know a lot of people haven't been able to watch it because they're in school or they're busy or... Come on, we couldn't knock out the muck. But the people that stuck through and watched every episode, thank you a whole lot. It's what keeps me motivated to complete every Let's Play I've ever done. I kind of pride myself in the fact I've never had to give up on a Let's Play because of audience retention. I've kind of just kept chugging, and that's something I'm very proud of. The fact that I can stay motivated, but in all honesty, it's not that I'm just a motivated person, it's that my fans are motivating me to finish these projects. And yeah, you guys are pretty much the MVP. I guess. As much as I hate to say that. Cargo going for the Shadow Rave. Oh, Nelly. C2 is getting kind of weak. Kind of weak there. We probably knock this thing out, though, with an Ice Beam. Just kidding. Ice Beam will actually not knock it out. It'll do not a lot of damage. And I don't think we can burn fire Pokemon. So that's not going to happen. I think we can get it with maybe one more Ice Beam and a Sing combo. And yes, Sing connected, so we're probably going to catch Cargo. But yeah, I thought that was just a kind of good diversion. Usually I leave speeches like that towards the end of a Let's Play, but this time I thought it was extremely important. Not really important, but what's really the word for it? I guess meaningful, you know? I don't know, man. I'm the cheesiest Let's Player on the internet. That's a fact. And man, we're getting really low on Ultra Balls. I might actually have to go buy some after this battle. I mean, that'd probably be the best time to do it. I mean, any time would be a good time to do it, as long as we get more Ultra Balls. And hopefully, the Cargo will be snagged. Can we get Cargo to join our team? Yes, he's got like the worst catch rate ever. Or the best. I don't really know. How would you even calculate that? Regardless, Lost has lost. And I skipped his dialogue for like 20 billionth time. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Ugh. Anyways. Who do we want next? Well, we definitely don't want C2 out. I'm thinking Pascal and who else? Could just heal Niflheim. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want to go back and use the healing station. I'm just going to use one of my hyper potions to heal up Niflheim, because I'm a lazy jerk. Alright. We should be good to go here. This next battle coming up is not a Shadow Pokemon trainer. So, honestly, just go completely ham on them.
And I'm throwing everything at you with no restraint. I can't take this brutal heat anymore. It's too hot here. I can't focus my mind at all.
Well, that's not causing me any problems. I'm doing just fine. Heck, I don't even mind the heat. Anyways, now that battle has been taken care of, I need to go heal and get some more Ultra Balls. So I'll see you guys in a sec once I've gotten off Citadark Isle and done that. Alright, now we are back. So, with my new Ultra Balls in hand, let's come over here and get to this chest. The reason I did not put this chest on the little graphic thing is because there's no one really blocking it. And yes, this is actually a pretty tough battle. You're gonna have to fight both these Cipher Peon Commander Exalt, I don't really know. These guys back to back. Be careful of that. So it's kind of rough to position your team to win automatically.
My name is Carbon. My name is Petro. Together we bring the power double explosion attack.
Sure you do, guys. Sure you do. So yeah, what I was about to say is, it's hard to position just one team to knock out all the... I need to start with Medicham. Oh gosh, I thought we were going to fight the other guy first. Crud. You know what though? I'm confident. I think we can do this. I just took a sip of water to help me against this volcanic heat. We're on a volcano, so hopefully we'll win. Hopefully Fire Blast will also and it did not. That's bad, because now High Jump Kick is going to be super effective against half my team. That's not good. We're probably going to have to revive Pascal at some point, because we actually really need him. Who else would I send out here? Well, I don't think we'll be sending out Zap Wrong, but maybe we'll just toss out C2, because the fighting attacks will not be super effective. They can still hit. Oh, hey, we got pure power. Not bad. I mean, it's not amazing, but hey, it's kind of cool, I guess, if we could actually utilize it. We're going to take down that Golem, which... Poor Golem, man. I think that's like one of my favorite Pokemon's designs. It's so simple, but so, like, I don't know. It's like simple and original at the same time. I don't know. Not the best name, though, in Pokemon history. Alright, so this Xatu, hopefully we can knock it out with an Ice Beam. But that's just say if we can even get Ice Beam out. I don't really know, man. Hopefully we could one-hit KO this Medicham, but I do not think that's going to happen. I mean, C2 is pretty strong, but not that... Yeah. It's going to get in the red, and Xatu is going for Future Sights. Man, I'm playing for the future. Life's not a march. It's a... Not only did I mess the quote up, Niflheim got knocked out. Gosh dang, things are not going my way, man. Definitely not. So let's think. Sabaku, I think, would actually be a pretty good start here. Can crunch down the Xatu. You could say, yeah, toss in Benny, but Sabaku wants some EXP too, man. Come on. Let's just Psychic down that Medicham who's been kicking my butt. Goodness, I should have started with C2. But I actually thought I battled the second guy, so that was kind of my problem. That's why I didn't tell you who to put in your party first, because I actually didn't know. Sorry about that. He's going to toss out his Hitmonchan, though. Hitmonchan is a Shadow Pokemon. What's there really to say about Hitmonchan? It's just not an extraordinary Pokemon. The simple fact is that now we have so many diverse and stronger fighting types that it really just doesn't stand out. I could never really recommend it for a team. I really think it's horrible in Wi-Fi too. It's literally just a gimmick Pokemon. I do like Hitmonlee though. Hitmonlee is pretty cool. But Hitmonchan, yeah, back in the day had fire, ice, and electric punches and stuff, you know, in the second generation and all that. But nowadays, what's he really got going on for? Not much. And can I stop making fun of Hitmonchan? I really don't know. We're just gonna... I was gonna try and put it to sleep, but that ain't gonna work. Double Edge will connect, and that did not knock Xatu out. Super! I understand that, well, Double Edge is not a stab attack, but I really don't want to use Earthquake here, because I'm obviously not hit Xatu. It would also damage... I'm sorry. It's my fault. I don't want to damage Hitmonlee. So, wow, this one trainer has knocked out more of my Pokemon than anyone else. Isn't necessarily his good training. No, it's mostly my own idiocy. My own idiocy. Alright. Hopefully. Okay. I thought for a second the Future Sight didn't even do damage. Future Sight's gonna do roughly 25% to Benny. but it's okay. We're going to knock out Xatu with one last Thunderbolt and go for the... I really love getting crits when I don't need them. Gosh dang it. Yeah, it's whatever, though. I should have sent Benny in way earlier. That would have been way smarter to do. Way protein. Jokes, everybody. Jokes. I got him. Sing will connect. Nice. So now Hitmonchan has been put to sleep. Do I dare even damage it? Can we just go for the capture? I know it's a level 40 Pokemon and all, but... maybe. Should I revive? Yeah, I think I'm going to revive. That'd be a little smarter to do. I'm going to do that right now because we're going to need Pascal for the next fight. And do I even attack this thing? Maybe? I don't think Thunderbolt will one-hit KO it, hopefully. I mean, it is like a level lower than me, but I guess we'll see. And, okay, actually half health. That is a perfect place to be at. It's not going to knock itself out. We can toss a snag ball at it. So far, this battle went from being terrible to a little bit better. And I did not get more Ultra Balls. Crap. I thought I did. That is why you should not get up and do stuff in between recording sessions. That's for sure. Because my mind is getting a little loopy. Regardless of that, though, let's toss out our snag. We only got one more Pokemon to snag, and then we can go get some more. It's not a big deal at all. Okay. So come on, Hitmonchan. Everything looks good. You're a little low HP. You're put asleep. Can we catch him? Yes, we can. Nice. Victory sip. We have defeated the Cipher Peon. Whatever his name was. Oh, he's not a Cipher Peon. His name is Carbon. So maybe he was a commander. Who knows? I certainly don't.
And get this. You'll learn that I have incredible power even by myself. Ooh.
And yes, immediately after, we have to fight Petro. No, they are Cipher Peons, huh? Don't know why it said it in the post-battle screen. That's kind of weird. Anyways, Petro is going to toss out Grumpig and Skarmory, two extremely tanky Pokemon that I don't want to deal with, but luckily, we got Pascal, who's all healed up, ready to go, and can hopefully... which one should I prioritize? You know, maybe I should go... I don't really know. Should we hit Grumpig or Skarmory? Honestly, I'm a lot more afraid of Skarmory. And Grumpig just kind of sits there and dies. I don't really know. It's going to use Magic Coat. For whatever reason, don't really know why. We're just going to use the Flamethrower attack on the Skarmory with its extremely low special defenses. Actually, they're not that low. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's kind of like the polar opposite of Blissey back in the day. We'll get into that later, I suppose. And yes, we'll one-hit KO it. Skarmory's actually been one of my favorite Pokemon for a while, actually. I just like the fact that it doesn't directly do damage. I know I've talked about this a lot with Skiploom and stuff, but it's kind of like, I don't know, in the second generation of Pokemon, it was a lot more about, like, not just raw power, but doing other things. Anyways, Petro's going to toss out his Metang, and Grumpig's still going for that Magic Coat. Really interesting. Don't know exactly why it's doing that, but hey, man, do what you do. I'm going to keep destroying all your Steel-type Pokemon, and that's just how we're going to roll. So far this battle's going a lot better than his brother, best friend. I don't really know what correlation these two peons have together, but yeah, we're beating their butts. And okay, Hariyama is going to be this guy's next Pokemon. We're going to set up the substitute on C2's turn in case any shady business happens. Menu. So we're just going to hide behind that. Let's see. We're going to bite Grumpig now and just knock out the Hariyama with a Psychic attack. If all goes accordingly, Hariyama's pretty tanky. I don't know if we can do it, man. Yes, we did. I was kind of like, I don't know, it could or couldn't happen. I guess with the Twisted Spoon, our psychic attacks are doing a whole heck of a lot. And hey, 38! Level 38 on C2. Is she the highest level now? I actually can't remember, huh? This next Pokemon is gonna be Hitmonlee. Yeah, the guy had Hitmonchan, this guy's got Hitmonlee. I don't know why they put them both in the game, but they did. And Fire Red and Leaf Green catch Tyrogue, so it's kind of like whatever. You get whichever one you want. It's not a big deal. And the Grumpig is finally going to go for a Psychic attack, and that is going to get hit by the substitute. So good job, Grumpig. You Magic Coated for like 3 turns now, and you did nothing with it. Kind of embarrassing. Let's put that Hitmonlee to sleep since we cannot paralyze it because of its ability Limber. I think it'll have Limber. Not actually sure, but every Hitmonlee I've had seem to have that ability. So I'm going to say this one does too, because my memory of Pokemon I rarely use isn't the best. Grumpig would be knocked out, and yeah, this battle went a lot easier. Mostly because we didn't have to use the Medicham. Yeah, that kind of tore me to pieces a little bit. Alright, let's see here. We're just going to bite the Hitmonlee and call on C2. I feel like that's the best action to take. And yeah, accuracy will go up a little bit. Not going to be too helpful because, I mean, the battle's basically over. And depending on how much this bite attack does, you know what? That is super low HP. I'm going to go for the snag. I think that's enough HP missing. And I'm going to get it. I don't know why I made those sound effects with my mouth because I'm an idiot and I've been recording for a very long time. And I really should learn not to do this, but I always do it. I'm really not sure why. Are you sure why? Could you tell me why I record for so long? Does it fill the void in my life that Pokemon are not real and I just want them to be real, but they're not? Who knows? Because I sure as heck know, maybe the Shrink does. Anyways, Hitmonlee has joined our team. Yeah, Hitmonlee is, in my opinion, way better than Hitmonchan, but still not going to use him because, I don't know. I've never been too fond of the pre-4th gen fighting types. But anyways, I need to go buy Ultra Balls and heal super stinking bad. And alright, now that's been taken care of, let's go up to this elevator that those two peons were guarding for whatever reason. Well, obviously, I don't know what I mean by that. Obviously, they're doing their job. And say hello to the most annoying area ever. I don't like this place. Why couldn't it... You got these little platforms moving around. You can take the right platform to get like some full restores, but I honestly don't feel like showing that. There are 2 battles down here. There are not Shadow Pokemon battles, including this Lady Gorgeous. See, I made my entrance with flowing elegance. I battle. Ah! Good for you, lady.
Well, beat an ordinary tactical retreat. Farewell.
Okay, yeah, she had probably the most uninteresting Pokemon ever, to be perfectly honest with you. So I decided to cut that out. I don't think anyone will have any hard times with that lady. Anyways, there are some items. Actually, no, just item chest in the center of here with some rare candies. Nice. So if you need to level up some of your Pokemon, you can do that. But be warned, though. Actually, what are my healths looking like? I'm not really too sure. You know what? Okay, screw the health. Let's use a rare candy on, I don't know how I missed that, on Niflheim because I really think she could use it. She's not been getting a lot of limelight lately, and we kind of want her to level up sort of soon. And yeah, she's getting at level 41. It's going to take 3 more levels, though, for her to level up, so that's kind of going to be a pain. But hey, she'll get there eventually, maybe in the coming episode, and oh my gosh!
Did I startle you? Did I spook you? Didn't I? I should do this in battle too! You're so much stronger than I suspected. You're putting fear in me.
Gosh, this guy and his ghost puns, man. It's so stupid. Oh man, it's getting kind of close to Halloween though, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess it's about to be the end of September by the time you're watching this. Maybe a little, not the end of it, almost. PP Max in that chest, and hey, we're kind of near the entrance. That's sort of cool.
But once we go through this door, what horrors are we gonna encounter?
Well, nothing really, just more of these stupid elevators. Gosh, I hate them so much. And yeah, that's the platform that goes down. I believe it's just some full restores or max revives. I don't really remember, but feel free to just get them if you'd like. Anyways, through this elevator, we're going to have a couple of other Shadow Pokemon battles. And yeah, see how you can't actually get onto it? You have to use that other platform. I just decided to skip it because the reward is somewhat not that great, and I mean there's really no difficult portion of it. And say hello to the Crane Room, and say hello to getting another email from Ika, and I hope you are well. Keeping well too. I have this message from my partner, Bigga. From both of us, we hope for your success. I don't really understand this email. I don't know what Bigga means. It just sounds really odd. And yes, apparently Dr. Kumiko and the members of Cipher have interesting design choices. They both really like cranes. I don't really know why. There are a bunch of items to get in here, and we're going to be getting most of them. That chest to the north we actually can't get, though, until we go up above. So I guess just ignore that for the time being. Because you can see where the cranes are at, just because there's like a little crane switcheroonie thingy. Doesn't always mean you can go there. And alright, 3 timer balls, not bad pickups at all. Definitely going to be needing those for the final battle. Oh, gosh. I'm not looking forward to that, man. It's going to be so rough. So stinking rough. Now, I believe, are there any items I'm missing? Yeah, there's just the one, I think. It's actually, no, I think, alright. I may be wrong here and wasting a little bit of time, but I think there is an item. No, I just wasted everybody's time. Crap.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
And hey, Bradicate's ready to be purified, and so is Dodrio. That's cool, man. I guess we can take this purple crane back. Don't really. I could have sworn there was an item here. Is there not? Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. Gosh dang it, man. Why do I record for so long? It never turns out well. Anyways, come up here and get ready to battle, because we got 2 more Shadow Pokemon trainers in this area. And these ones are somewhat difficult, in my opinion. We're gonna... let's see. I'm actually very curious. What is up next? Because the Shadow Pokemon in this... Okay, Lickitung and... Okay, good. Alright, so far everything's going according to plan. I did not miss any Shadow Pokemon, and watch your head! Okay. I don't know why, but Cipher Peon Grumple would like to battle us. Cool. It's going to toss a Lantern and a Magneton, 2 very annoying Electric-type Pokemon. But I thought ahead a little bit and put out Sabaku! Yeah! Kind of forgot to mention that. Sorry about that. Sabaku's Earthquake can definitely one-hit KO both these guys, and Niflheim, for the most part, will survive, so that's good. Do I want a Water Pulse or not? I guess we'll just do that. I mean, no matter what, they're all going to get knocked out by this devastatingly powerful Earthquake, which if we had the item for would do even more damage. But sadly, we don't. Lantern will not be one-hit KO'd by Earthquake, surprisingly. But Magneton will because of the quad weakness to Earth. Type moves. This is not Avatar. There's no Earth-type moves. This is Pokemon, and they're called Ground-type moves. Sabaku getting level 38, really getting up there with that speed stat. Goodness, kind of crazy. And this guy's gonna toss out the Shadow Lickitung. Who would do this to such a beautiful and delicate creature? I love his idle animation so much. Man, he's just perpetually licking the air. I can't blame him, man. I love me some flavored air. That sounds actually really gross. But think about it. It's some like disgusting, like rusty factory. Actually, it's not that disgusting. It actually looks pretty well maintained, very high tech, but you get what I mean. And oh boy, own tempo. Neat. So let's see. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just gonna crunch down. No. We're gonna. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm really scared to knock out the Lickitung because I really don't want to have to go and battle Mirror B again just to get some of the Shadow Pokemon that I failed to snag. Although I feel like that's gonna happen at some point. We're getting way too lucky with these snags, honestly. And his final Pokemon has gone down. That is not a Shadow Pokemon, so let's go for the Crunch. And that did nothing because of Lickitung's extreme bulkiness. And oh boy, Shadow Rush. Let's see if we can live this. Lickitung doesn't have the best attacking stat, and yes we can, thanks to C2's actually reasonable amount of health. I don't know, her resistances are pretty good too. I mean, think about it, she has more health than Sabaku, who's not really meant to be all that tanky, mind you, but definitely more tanky than a, gosh dang, Gardevoir. I used to call it Gardevoir as a kid, man, and hey, we got Lickitung put to sleep. I actually said that in a video, and then I realized how stupid I was. It's like not... I was like really scared. I thought that Double Edge was gonna kill it, but it actually didn't. So that's good, that's good. But it's just, man, I know I talk about this a lot, but it's kind of funny to think of how you pronunciate certain things as a kid and how that carries over into your adult life. I don't know. It's just bad habits, I suppose. Let's toss one of our 13 Ultra Balls at the Lickitung, which I'm sure we will snag because if you're not trying to catch a Lickitung with Safari Balls, actually, you couldn't even catch Lickitung with Safari Balls. What am I talking about? Why do I always associate Lickitung with the Safari Zone? I'm not really too sure. Huh. Either way, though, we got one, so that's cool. Lickitung, not really that great. Only time I'd ever use it was probably in Fire Red and Leaf Green, because you trade it and it's better EXP, but whoops! You smacked me right away. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. What was your name again? I don't really care. So now we're in this room with a bunch of these little, like, glass things, they almost look like, but they're basically laser floors. Step on any of these and you'll get teleported back down a floor, which could be good or bad. In this case, good, because we're going to get an item that we couldn't get before. 1 max revive. You definitely want to pick that up because you never know we're going to need one in this extremely difficult area. Anyways, going to cut really quickly just to get back up to where I was. And alright, now that's been taken care of, let's mosey on over here and see what we can't find. Right over here, we got a full heal, 4 of them actually, so not just a single full heal, but 4 full heals, and also a very important battle for me personally, with Cipher Peon London Timpton. Anyone remember that show? I liked it, mostly because of what's her face. What was the one girl? Actually, I had like a mini crush on both those girls in that show. As harmless as that is to say. What's her face kind of grew up and got kind of weird though. Oh gosh. You know what I'm talking about! Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Anyways, now that pointless reference has been made, we have Pascal and C2 out here just mostly to burn these things down. No pun intended because I'm using a fire attack. But I just don't want to deal with these extremely bulky normal types. So I'm just going to focus fire them down. Explode, not nearly it's not that strong. We're going to knock it out in like one hit. Yeah, actually 2 hits. Never mind. Yeah, so separating damage at that point was not beneficial. Next, London, or Ledin, is going to toss out her Scyther. And it is a shadow Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon. SHs and SCs seem to have mixed up a little bit. Now they're going for Sand Attack on the wrong target, because you should have probably done that to Pascal, because he's using Fire Blast and all that stuff. So Scyther. At this point, I would not recommend using him. It's a little late in the game to create a sweeper for your team, personally. I think that's a horrible idea. We're going to call it just to get some of our accuracy back. Not acceleration, doesn't make any sense. Super effective attack, though, coming from the Scyther. A little bit on the scary side. Hopefully this Fire Blast will connect onto this Stantler, and we just get it out of here. I don't want to even look at it. Okay, a critical hit. That'll probably do it. That'll do it. Knock that thing out. Sweet. So, okay, so far, things are looking good. But Ledin has a Pokemon I have wanted to use for such a long time in a Let's Play. That's right. Chansey is our final party member. And I find it pretty funny. You have this, like, Pokemon that is used, you know, in the Pokemon centers, always accompanied by Nurse Joy. And now it's been warped into an evil Shadow Pokemon. I find that hilarious. And also, it's going to be very helpful in the episodes to come, as you'll probably see in a couple episodes from now. And yes, Shadow Mist, not really the... It's not a big deal. It's not... You don't even have that moves with bad accuracy on a Scyther. I don't know why you did that. We're going to go full bite attack, just to whittle Scyther down a little bit, and then we can concentrate on snagging Chansey, which is actually going to be quite the chore, because Chansey has insane special defenses. So, okay, Sing connected onto Scyther, so now... Shadow Hold. Oh, okay. I mean, just keep me here all you want, Chansey. I'm not really that afraid of that. Oh, okay. Can't escape now. I wasn't really planning to, actually, so whatever. And okay, sorry about that cut. My computer almost ran out of recording space. Had to do some crap. Anyways, same battle as before. Scyther is asleep now, but Chansey... It's still running amok. I'm not really too afraid of Chansey. Its attacking stat isn't... Actually, both of its attacking stats aren't amazing at all. So, honestly, we can kind of just ignore it and focus on Scyther for the time being. But I'm determined to snag that Chansey because it is actually really stinking OP. The reason I think they even put this Chansey in the game is to just make the end game super stinking easy if you put the time in to actually raising it. It's actually a pretty good Pokemon. Originally, I think I said in this Let's Play I prefer just fast, strong, special attacking Pokemon, but then I realized that's literally my whole team and thought that was kind of lame. My team didn't have a lot of diversity. So, we're going to use Chansey to hopefully, you know, change that a little bit. But first, we got to catch one Shadow Pokemon at a time. Scyther, you're on my team, man. You know, you want to get purified and be awesome, okay. We successfully snagged the Scyther. That was that's actually like almost a tongue twister. So now we're just gonna go ham, as much as I hate to say that, onto Chansey. Because this thing has such high special defense, it's gonna basically take a lot of our strongest moves to knock it out. Actually, no, we're gonna knock it out. But we're gonna try this, and we're gonna Psychic it and Flamethrower it. Assuming I don't get a crit, we should be fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're doing it. Oh my gosh. I can already tell this Chansey's pretty bulky. Okay, so Psychic Attack will get it. Okay, not in the red, but in the yellow. Perfect. So now that we're not using Safari Balls on it, Chansey will be extremely easy to capture. One of my most painful, like Let's Playing of Pokemon games memories was when I caught all 150 Pokemon in yellow version. Chansey took me like 5 hours. Oh gosh. It was pretty hard to do, but hopefully we will get this Chansey now that's asleep and really weak and low level. We have an Ultra Ball, not a we got it. So we finally have all 6 of our members of the team. It's awesome, man. Thank you, London. And
What happened?
well, I took all your Pokemon and beat you. That's what happened. So in Coliseum, I used Skarmory. In this game, I used Chansey. Is it a little OP? Yeah, but I think it's a well-welcomed member of our team. But thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the next part, we go to the summit of Citadark Isle. So see you guys then. Bye.